From 1999, we have attended every Light to Remember service, even following online during the pandemic. It does give you that support when you come along and you realise that everybody is in the same situation, everybody's there to remember loved ones. Back in 1999 was the first time that we became aware of the hospice. My father had been diagnosed with prostate cancer. He couldn't quite get the pain relief under control, so they'd sent him up to the hospice, and he stayed here until his passing in August of 1999. We thought our time with the hospice had been completed. We did some fundraising, etc., but then in late part of 2018, my sister had been complaining of pains in her leg and her foot, but then in January of 2019, the pain was so bad that she had gone to A&E and then was admitted into Antrim Area Hospital on the 17th of January. She was there for a number of weeks before they finally diagnosed cancer. She had a sarcoma. In Lynn's jovial way, we got a text from her on the 1st of February to say, "No ugly tears, I have cancer in my fat leg." That's the kind of person that Lynn was. She was always quite happy, quite jovial, and she travelled for intensive radiation treatment in City Hospital. She then went to the Mater Hospital. While she was in there, the doctors discussed the possibility of coming to the hospice for her pain relief. While she was in the hospice, we'd gone up to Musgrave Park Hospital, where they had told us it was only a few months that she had to live. The team in the hospice, the doctors, nurses, social workers, etc., they had decided and advised that the best thing would be for Lynn to remain in the hospice rather than go home. So she was here for a number of months. There's so much sadness when someone passes, but it's also an opportunity to remember the happy times. And I think the Lights to Remember, everybody is there. It's so emotional. The procession with everybody holding the candles and coming up and seeing the Christmas tree, being in the whole environment where everybody is together, remembering their loved ones, and we all do it as a family. It really is just so emotional, but in a good way, because you're there to remember.